What is up? Welcome back to another video. This time we got a lot of help to put the car back together. It was not planned to do it that quickly, but I was able to invite my friends. Doing really good. I didn't even start recording and we already have the gearbox on. We are putting the whole suspension together. And yeah, everybody's just putting in work and I'm stoked. The plan is to put the engine in today, to have the whole drivetrain ready, to be able to start it once the whole fuel system arrives. So yeah, let's get to work. To na 400.
Teraz takie te świecące.
Takiego wam brakuje w PTC, co? Sprzętu.
Silnika czy
Ile razy my się prosili, kurwa, o takie coś, kurwa?
To mi się podobał.
Toyota.
Boy, on a real hesitation creeping in. But you look so good and I know what you're offering. Phone's lighting up, but I'm just gonna let it ring. Yeah, my phone's lighting up, but I'm just gonna let it ring. Is it the liquor in my system? My desires are so real. Got me caught up.
Alright, so as I see, 14 minutes, the engine is in. We gained 3 more friends who helped. And yeah. Palety mi nie rozwal. Ja. Dobra, daj mi to. Alright, so gearbox oil. I still need to do that, but the gearbox is mounted. The subframe is welded. The injector surge tank are coming from M-Tuning. Seats plus harnesses are being done. Filler hose is half done, so I got it already relocated, but I just need the surge tank to arrive so we can do the new lines. Rear stoplight, I still gotta do that. Foot tray, no. Bumpers, no. Fenders, not yet. I don't want to do it until the first competition. I'll leave it on for the practice. Battery tray, done. Replace left rear brake caliper, done. Turbo oil return, done. And make party and assemble the car with friends, done. So we still have some stuff to do. Redo the PVC lines. I don't know how to do it, honestly. I've seen a few videos on how people say to do it, but I don't know if I am capable to do it my own. So I'll see if I'll do it now or if I'll do it during some break between competitions. Brake light, I just need to pull it out of the window. I still need to take off the window, clean everything up, and then I can put it back together and seal the filler hose. The foot tray, it's not really necessary, but it would be nice to do. Yeah, this is being done. I'll have to start working on the bumpers at the end of this week. So I basically gotta finish putting the car back together this week or in the next 2 days, and then start doing stuff like the bumpers, the brake fluid, timing belt, foot tray, stoplight, and all that, because all that needs to be done. So yeah, a lot of progress thanks to my friends. It was a really nice evening. We watched some Formula Drift and yeah, we were disappointed, honestly, by the qualifying, by what it looked like and how it was judged. and maybe they will do some improvements, but yeah, it was not fun to watch, honestly.
All there.
I feel like not only has Cole himself, obviously we're getting older every day, that it's gone from a
Alright, so in the past few days we received quite an amount of boxes, mainly from our sponsor M-Tuning, who is providing us with parts for the whole fuel system, as well as a new steering wheel, so all the AN lines, AN fittings, a whole TurboWorks, yes, Swirlpot is what it's called. So we will have basically 3 pumps running at the same time. One is a lifter pump, which will be lifting the fuel into this container, and in this container are 2 pumps which will be going out into a Y-shaped fitting, which will go in one line to the fuel rail. We will have way more fuel, which we need while changing to ethanol. We also have bigger injectors, lots of parts to make this build legit, and yeah, I'm excited about this because this is again some really professional race car stuff. Every time I get to do something like this on my car, I'm really excited that I'm able to do this kind of stuff with my car. So yeah, once we put this new Swirlpot with those 3 pumps and the new bigger injectors into my car, we will be able to tune the car on ethanol, raise the power, and see what it can make safely, because ethanol has a way lower burning temperature, which then you are safer to do a more aggressive tune, even though it's safer. We're gonna gain some power, that's for sure. Let's see. I'm really curious how much that will be, if that will be like 100 horsepower or maybe 70 horsepower. I'm really curious about that. Let's get this all assembled. This one arrived today. We have some lines, fuel pumps, everything from M-Tuning. If you're curious, I have 1700 cc injectors. First, disassemble this. What I have here are 2 DW200 pumps and one, I think this one is a 400 or 450 pump. So I will have this DishWorks pump, which is already mounted. This will be the lifter pump, which is a 255 liter per hour pump. It will do its job perfectly fine. And then we will put one of those DishWorks pumps in here with the 450 liter one. Now let's try to put the ring on. So I've done this once already. I have put the ring on once. If you know, you know. I think I need to put it in the tank and see what we actually need to do, where this should land, because we don't have much place in the box above the fuel tank as well. So we will need to figure out how we want it. So I'm gonna go there to the garage right now, check it out, how it's supposed to sit, and yeah, and then we'll know. Alright, so I'm working on the car. Got a podcast of Brian Scotto, Adam LZ talking, and just focus to finish the car as soon as possible, to not rush anything, to pay attention to every detail, to how each line is routed, that there is no risk of anything hitting something while driving, while drifting. And I found that I'm missing a bolt here, which holds the front structure. So I'm looking inside if I can see the nut that fell off from the bolt, and I look inside the frame rail. That's a huge piece of rubber laying inside of my frame rail, because the tire has been hitting this hole, and it's been just taking off piece by piece of rubber and putting it inside of the frame rail. Like, there is no way getting it out of there. It's just, or is it? Yeah, it's just stuck in there. It's melted to the frame rail and it's in there forever. What the fuck? That is insane. I don't know what to do with it. Should I just leave it in or try to get it out? I'm curious if it's the same thing on the other side. No, the other side is completely clear. It looks like the wheel is even hitting way more in the front. Like, is the wheel moved more forward or something? It's coming together nicely. Got the oil cooler mounted, the lines all mounted, the whole cooling system is mounted, and what is left is the fuel system. So yeah, gonna mount the fuel rail and the fuel lines, then put this thing onto the fuel tank, connect everything, go get some fuel tomorrow, and yeah, we'll be able to start it. My fiance is gonna help me tomorrow to bleed the clutch and the brakes, and I think the car will be ready, and do some alignment in the front, and the car will be ready to drive again. I'll just check all the bolts, go through everything, and make sure everything is how it's supposed to be. But yeah, it's really late. It is 15 minutes past midnight. By the way, how cool is my lock screen? I don't think anybody has a better lock screen. Alright, so here we have our new seats, which we will be mounting in the car probably tomorrow, but they came out really nice. So as you can see, they both are sponsored by NRF. And for now, what we've done on the car, we bled the clutch already. It works now. We have the whole fuel system ready. The water lines are all connected. We just have to fill it up. Now I got the leak tester connected. We're gonna test the whole system, the whole intake system for any boost leaks. If this is fine, if there's no boost leaks, if we get rid of any boost leaks, we basically will be ready to fill the engine with oil, fill up some gas, and start the car. So yeah, we also have to connect the catch tank. Not much work left, honestly. Alright, so the car is back on its wheels. So we got it almost completely assembled. Have everything in the engine bay. New air filter, power steering pump is filled. The engine is filled up with oil. I replaced the gearbox oil, which I can scratch off now off the list. So we got the new seats in, but I will show you them in a different video. So we got the seats and the harness. Yeah, the rear stoplight, I'll do it later. Injector surge tanks, all later. Filler hose is done. This marker doesn't mark. And yeah, the rest will be in the next videos. The timing belt is checked. And now we gotta take it off and load the car on the truck, so we can take it to the NRF headquarters, because in the next few days we will be filming at the NRF workshop. So yeah, we got the new steering wheel from Slide, which fits nicely in here. Looks well, looks good. I still got the foil on the old fuel system, is all reconnected. I got the coolant here because I didn't fill it up, because we will be replacing the radiator. So I didn't fill it up. So I cannot leave it running for too long, but I will drive out and yeah, load it up on the truck. Alright, so we arrived at our destination city. Tomorrow morning we are going to the NRF workshop and we will be taking off the Volvo and start doing work on it. So we arrived at the hotel which they booked for me, and yeah, I'm gonna go register, take all my stuff, park the car, hide it somewhere on a parking lot, and yeah. So this would be it for this video. If you're interested in what we will be doing here, I'm interested myself because I don't really know 100% what's going to happen here. Then tune in for the next video where I'll show you what is going to happen. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If yes, please leave a like, a comment, whatever. Subscribe to see the next one, and see you in the next one. Bye.